Hello everyone. 5 days ago, I posted something on my the legendary Kiss Black Book Facebook page. Um, Something saying that I recently acquired a Holy Grail from 1973, and that I would do an unboxing video as soon as I get it. Well, that's not going to be really an unboxing, but more an unpacking. And I'm quite really obsessed with 1973 as far as the Kiss story. I always been. When I became a fan, it was in 1977. It was only 4 years after the 1973, and every time I was opening a new magazine that had Kiss in it, I was always hoping to see 1973 pictures. I don't know why I was always looking forward to get the early pictures like that for Kiss. But 1973 and 74 were my two favorite years to collect uh, as far as the Kiss material, even though 1977 was, that was the year, that was the highlight of Kiss. But I always wanted to see what was available as far as pictures for the early days. Unfortunately, there was not much in those late 70s that would provide early pictures from 73 and 74. Um, the only way you can get something, there was no internet obviously, so the only way you can get something decent was something kind of funny because I had pen pals in Japan, and when I would get many pictures from Japan, it seems like there was on the other side of the world, and they would have some very rare early 1973 pictures. And I said, wow. I said, you gotta go all the way to Japan to find the early stuff, and I'm right here. I was in Canada, but I couldn't put my hand on the very delicious, very old 1973 pictures. Now, I recently got this. This is got it today. It's 1:45 now in the morning here. So I was working today. So when I got that, I said, okay, since I promised I would do the video as soon as I get it, I'm gonna do it right now. And but I was trying to put some kind of an intro to give you the importance of what's in that package. And the best way to do that is maybe to go. I'm gonna do a very brief review of the first 10 shows that Kiss did in 1973. So if you look at January 73, they did 3 nights at the Coventry, the 30th, the 31st, and then it was Thursday, Wednesday, a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And the Thursday is right here for February. And they were doing 2 sets per night. So first show, second show, third show. The fourth, and the rest of February, nothing happened. Rehearsing, obviously, they were always doing that. So we're gonna go and switch to March. And on March 4th and 5th, which was a Friday, Saturday, they played at the Daisy, Amityville, New York. They made $100 for the 2 nights they played there. They had to share that with all of them. Something that happened after, that was not a concert, but on the 13th of March, they also met with Eddie Kramer and they did the demo for those 5 songs: Deuce, Cold Gin, Strutter, Watching You, and Black Diamond. Then we're going to go to the next month, which is April, and we're going to have the 6th and 7th show, the Daisy, again, 2 sets, and that was again a Friday and a Saturday. So now they were becoming pretty much like regular to go to the Daisy. The rest of the month, nothing happened in April. So now we're gonna go to the 8th concert. This is the one that I want to put a little bit of emphasis, because when I found out about that show, it's the Bleecker Street Loft, and it's on the 8th floor. So this is not a club. It was more like there was a band called the Brats, and they had that loft that was on the 8th floor of that building, and they would do, since there was no liquor license, so they would invite people on their posters, say bring your own liquor, and it would be $1 to go in. And Kiss met with one of the member of the Brats, and they arranged to be opening for them. And so I take my information from two books actually. Most of you must know if you're into early days of Kiss and concerts. So the information you will find on that concert are amazing in this book. They explain that when they did the rehearsal during the day, they came early, they put the equipment, and they did a rehearsal. And the guys from the brass were looking at them and they said, holy crap, we have to follow that, because they thought that they sounded so good and it was so tight. And then later on that night, when they showed up at 10 o'clock, that's when the show started, Kiss came in and they had no idea they would be wearing makeup. And so they came in makeup, went in, did the show, and just blew everybody away. And so that was for the Bleecker Street concert on May 4th. That same month is, there's no pictures, by the way, that exist, as far as I know, from that concert. This concert here, it was on the 26th of the same month, the Palisade, and it's a library party. So it's $25 per couple. It was like a charity kind of thing, I guess. And again, there's no pictures that exist of this concert as well. So that was number 8 for the concert, and this was number 9. And now we're gonna go on the one I want to point out, the 10th one. The 10th one is right here. It's June 1st. The Bleecker Street, again, because of the success they had on the previous concert they did on the 4th, they invited Kiss to open again, and Kiss accepted, and they decided to go. And on this one, there are some pictures that exist on this, and that's what I want to show you. The second reference that I have for talking about this one is the Lydia's book. As you know, Lydia, Chris, one of the best books, especially if you had like the early years, and you're going to be so well served on that. If you don't have that book, you got to have it, just like the other one. But she has some pictures on the Bleecker Street. That's the poster for the 4th, and that's the poster for the 5th, the June 1st. And there's actually two kind for the June 1st. Those are some of the pictures backstage where they were wearing. See Paul with the blue pants, which is unusual. Gene has a skull t-shirt, and this is the t-shirt that Paul was showing with the Kiss glitter that he has, that he was showing recently, over the last year. And this is the only pictures live that exist. This is one here. And you see there's like a rope in the middle. That was the rope that was separating the band with the audience. And Kiss came in, did a concert, and blew everybody away. And that was it. So, to have, let me put in perspective now what I'm going to open in here. When he went on eBay and it was available, first of all, I did not even know that this existed. So I know some of the die-hard collectors, I'm sure some of you might have it. But when I said that it's a Holy Grail, don't think that there's only one in the world. But for me, I describe a Holy Grail in my collection as something that is rare and is quite unique. Not unique as, like, again, not only one, but difficult to find. So this one, I'm excited to see it anyway. Now, if I have something from a publication, newspaper or magazine, I like, especially newspaper, I like to have the whole page. If it's a small ad, or like, for example, I do have the ad in the Rolling Stone that Peter put when he was looking for a band, and I got the whole magazine, which is great. That's the way I like to see it, because I like to discovering it. Like if you bought the newspaper itself and you're opening it for the first time and you see it, all the other advertisements that are on that same page. So to me, it adds more value. So this is good. I'm very glad that this is very well packed, because what's in there is extremely important for me. Here it is, getting to it. Alrighty. That was beautiful. To find an old ad is great, but to find the entire publication like this is even better. So we're gonna go back to that concert that Kiss was doing on June 1st at the Bleecker Street Loft. And it was June 1st, and the date on this is May 31st. So that's one day before. And I never thought that they would put an ad in a publication like this for a concert that they were going to do in a loft. In a club, I would understand, but not on this. Okay, this is the pictures before that. It's 57. Maybe not. Even this, oh, there it is. Even the smell of it is just perfect. All right. Page 57, May 31st, 1973. And the double page actually is wonderful. It's in extremely good condition. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring it close to the camera so you can see. There it is. Kiss Rock and Roll Party, Friday, June 1st at 10 o'clock p.m. Starring the Brats, special guest star Kiss, an all-night bash. Bring your own booze to 54 Bleecker Street, 8th floor. Admission $1 for admission. For information, call. There we go. They get 2 phone numbers over there. And you get the Academy of Music here. There was a Blue Oyster Cult concert that was canceled, but it's just like beautiful, beautiful. Now the question is, because it's all in the entire publication, I would love to put it in my Legendary Kiss Black Book in Volume 1, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do it, because I like to have the whole thing as a whole package instead of taking the page away from it. So, still debating if I'm going to do it or not, but here it is. Thought I'd share that with you. Even the end, everything is great, great condition. A little bit of browning on the edge, but that's normal. This is 50-year-old, 51 years. So, very excited to have that new edition, and for me, that's a Holy Grail. Thank you for watching.